Have you ever noticed how some elderly individuals seem to struggle with eating? It's a rather sensitive subject. It's not just about having a small appetite. It's often a combination of factors that can make mealtime a real challenge for them. In this three-part series, we'll be discussing 8 common reasons why our beloved seniors might find it difficult to eat, and more importantly, we'll explore ways to improve their food intake and overall well-being. It's a subject close to my heart, and I'm sure many of you can relate. One of the most common reasons is simply the natural process of aging. As we get older, our bodies change. Our senses, for instance, aren't as sharp as they used to be. The food might not taste as vibrant and aromas might not be as enticing. Imagine your favorite meal suddenly seeming bland. It naturally affects your desire to eat. And it's not just about taste and smell. Our dental health plays a crucial role too. You see, many elderly individuals experience dental problems like loose dentures or difficulty chewing, making it physically uncomfortable to eat. Imagine trying to enjoy a piece of steak when chewing is painful. It takes away the pleasure of eating. Then there are other medical conditions that can affect appetite. Digestive disorders, for example, can cause discomfort, nausea, or make it difficult for the body to absorb nutrients properly. Imagine feeling constantly bloated or experiencing indigestion after a meal. It's bound to affect one's relationship with food. Now, many elderly individuals rely on various medications to manage their health conditions. While these medications are essential, they can sometimes have side effects that impact appetite. Certain medications can cause nausea, make food taste metallic, or simply reduce the desire to eat. It's like battling an invisible enemy that diminishes the joy of a simple meal. And it's not just about the side effects. Sometimes the timing of medication can also interfere with meal times. Imagine having to take pills right before dinner, only to find that the medication suppresses your appetite, making you not want to eat the meal you've prepared. It's a delicate balance between managing health conditions and ensuring proper nutrition. It requires careful consideration and open communication with healthcare providers to find the right balance without compromising on either. Now, let's talk about the emotional aspect. As we age, we might experience significant life changes like the loss of a loved one, retirement, or even just children moving out. These changes can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation, which can significantly impact our eating habits. Imagine sitting down to a beautifully set table, but the chair opposite you remains empty. The silence is deafening and suddenly the food loses its appeal. When we eat alone, the act of eating can feel like a chore rather than something to be enjoyed. Food is often associated with social gatherings, celebrations, and shared experiences. When those connections are missing, it's natural for our appetite to dwindle. Now, for some elderly individuals, the challenge lies in the physical act of getting to the food and preparing it. Arthritis, joint pain, or other mobility issues can make it difficult to stand for long periods, chop vegetables, or even lift heavy pots and pans. Imagine struggling to open a jar of pickles or needing assistance to carry groceries. It can make cooking feel like a daunting task. And even if cooking isn't an issue, the simple act of getting to the dining table or reaching for a glass of water can become a real struggle. Imagine having to ask for help every time you wanted a cup of tea or a biscuit. It can make someone feel self-conscious and impact their desire to eat. It's essential to create a supportive environment where elderly individuals feel comfortable asking for help and have access to tools and assistance that make eating a more manageable experience. Let's face it, eating healthy can be expensive. Fresh produce, lean meats, and nutritious options often come with a higher price tag, and for elderly individuals living on a fixed income, affording these foods can be a real challenge. Imagine having to choose between buying your medication or buying fresh fruits and vegetables. It's a decision no one should have to make, yet it's a reality for many seniors. The rising cost of living coupled with limited income can lead to difficult choices, and often nutritious food takes a back seat. Now, we humans are social creatures, and as we age, maintaining social connections becomes even more critical for our overall well-being, including our eating habits. When we eat together, we tend to eat more mindfully, savor our food, and even find more enjoyment in the entire dining experience. Imagine sharing a pot of tea and biscuits with a friend, the conversation flowing as easily as the tea, or gathering around a table for Sunday lunch, the room filled with laughter and the clatter of cutlery. These social interactions enhance the dining experience, making us more inclined to eat and enjoy our food. However, for elderly individuals experiencing social isolation, mealtimes can feel lonely and unappealing. Now, as we age, our cognitive function can decline, leading to conditions like dementia or Alzheimer's disease. These conditions can significantly impact an individual's relationship with food. They might forget to eat, not recognize hunger cues, or experience confusion and difficulty with the physical act of eating. Imagine forgetting what you just ate or struggling to remember how to use a fork. These cognitive changes can make mealtimes frustrating and challenging, both for the individual and their caregivers. It's essential to approach mealtimes with patience, understanding, and strategies tailored to their specific needs, ensuring they receive adequate nutrition and hydration. Now, many elderly individuals manage multiple health conditions, each with its own set of dietary restrictions and recommendations. Diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic illnesses might require individuals to follow specific diets, limit certain foods, or monitor their intake of salt, sugar, or fat. Imagine having to juggle multiple dietary restrictions, trying to remember what you can and cannot eat. It can be overwhelming and take away the pleasure of enjoying a meal. It's crucial to have access to reliable information, support from healthcare professionals, and perhaps even registered dietitians who can provide personalized guidance on navigating these dietary complexities. It's a reminder that behind those sometimes fragile smiles are stories worth listening to. It's about understanding their needs, offering a helping hand, and ensuring that mealtimes are something they can look forward to. We've only just scratched the surface of this important topic. In our next video, we'll delve deeper into practical tips and strategies to improve food intake in the elderly, empowering them to nourish their bodies and enjoy their meals. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. You need to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. Remember, a little compassion and understanding can go a long way in making a world of difference in the lives of our beloved seniors. Until then, take care and remember to cherish those mealtimes with your loved ones.